New York Fashion Week influencers versus London, Milan, and Paris Fashion Week influencers. Now that I'm back from Fashion Month, I have so much to talk about, so let's get straight into it. If you're new to my page, my name is Ebony Brown. I am a fashion stylist and costume designer. After New York Fashion Week, there was a lot of conversation about influencers, and I actually posted my take on sort of just how the fashion industry felt about influencers at Fashion Week. Let's talk about the influencers who attended London Fashion Week, Milan Fashion Week, and Paris Fashion Week. Y'all, I didn't even know influencers were even there. They blend in with the fashion crowd so well, you will never know they're an influencer. The fashion, the high fashion, by the way, you didn't see any fast fashion with these girls and guys. And if you did, you wouldn't be able to tell because everyone looked like a version of a runway. In fact, by the time I made it to Milan, I had to ask a street photographer where all the influencers were. It was to the point where I was like, you need to point them out to me. I need to see how these people are moving because it's very different over here than it is in the States. And now keep in mind, Europe is years ahead of us as far as fashion goes. Trends, even the way they move, even the way they kind of conduct their business. And as far as them getting content, if they were doing it, I'm sure they were. It was so under the radar. But what they rely on most over there is getting street photos from the photographers to then put them on like Getty Images and all of the street sites. That's what they focus on. And I think that that gives them a much better look than them posting their own photos that they may have taken on their own. How does this help you as a fashion influencer? Well, everything that happens over there will eventually trickle down for us here. I would definitely step up my fashion game. Doesn't mean you have to spend a lot of money, it just means you're just elevating. I would befriend as many street photographers as I can and get my images on the street sites. Getty Images, all of that kind of stuff. That's where you want to be. The fact that it just feels like a seamless fashion industry, there's no separation, is amazing because that's letting us know what's to come. And I also think because they don't view themselves as outsiders, they don't get treated as outsiders. So start looking at yourself as a fashion professional.